Hello, everyone. Welcome to today's live session. Today, we are going to learn one of the most important and powerful concepts in C programming, that is, pointers. Now, many students feel that pointers are difficult, but trust me, by the end of this session, you will find them very easy and logical. So stay with me till the end, and let's get started. Let's start with the basic question. What is a pointer? A pointer is simply a variable, but instead of storing a normal value like 10 or 20, it stores the address of another variable. So instead of storing data, it stores the location where the data is stored in memory. This is what makes pointers very powerful. Is this clear? Have you seen memory address concept before? Let's understand this with an example. We declare an integer variable a and assign value 10. Now we declare a pointer p. Then we assign p equals and a. Here, this and symbol means address of. So now pointer p is storing the address of variable a. That means p is pointing to a. What do you think will p store? Value or address? Now, let's talk about the address operator. The and symbol is used to get the memory address of any variable. For example, if we write and a, it gives the address of variable a. This is how we connect a normal variable to a pointer. Now comes a very important concept, the dereference operator. The star symbol is used to access the value stored at a given address. So if p stores the address of a, then star p will give the value of a. So remember, p arrow address, star p arrow value at that address. This is very important for exams and interviews. Let's visualize this. We have variable a storing value 10. Pointer p stores the address of a, so p is pointing to a. Think of pointer like a link or arrow connecting to the actual data. Now let's see a simple program. We declare variable a equals 10, then pointer p equals and. Now when we print star p, it prints 10. So even though we are not directly printing a, we are accessing its value using pointer. This shows how powerful pointers are. What will happen if we print p instead of star p? Now, let's move to an important concept, call by value. In call by value, we pass a copy of the variable to a function. So any changes made inside the function do not affect the original variable. This is why swapping doesn't work properly in call by value. Now comes call by reference. Here we pass the address of the variable instead of value. So the function works on the original data. That means changes inside the function will reflect outside also. This is where pointers are very useful. Let's see swapping using pointers. We pass addresses of variables into the function. Inside the function, we use dereference operator star to access actual values. Then we swap them using a temporary variable. Because we are working with original addresses, the values actually change. This is the real power of pointers. Why swap fails in call by value but works in reference? Now let's talk about pointers with arrays. In C, the array name itself acts as a pointer to the first element. So if we write RR, it actually represents the address of the first element. This is why pointers and arrays are closely related. Let's quickly revise. Pointer stores address, and gives address. Star gives value. If you remember these three things, pointers will become very easy. These questions are very important for exams and interviews. What is a pointer? Difference between star and end. Call by value versus call by reference. Pointer with array. Make sure you can answer these confidently. Now, I highly recommend you to practice. Write a pointer program, swap numbers using pointer, find sum using pointer. Practice is very important to master pointers. So that's all for today's session. I hope now pointers are much clearer and easier for you. If you found this session helpful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And I'll see you in the next live session with another important topic.